Y'all really do just need to start calling me the CC2 Warrior, because I'm coming for you bitches yet again. I've discovered over the last couple of days that I actually really like doing rants just because I like exposing the fucking stupidity that people talk about involving this series. And one of the biggest topics with the upcoming Revolution that's coming out tomorrow, September 16th, is the brand new countering system that they've invented to put into Revolution. It's never been a part of the Storm series before. It's brand new, it's changed, and people don't like that, okay? That's basically what this comes down to. People don't like the fact that it's not the same as it used to be, you know, back in Storm 3 Generations, whatever you want to call it. I don't even play Storm 3 anymore because that game is... That game is a headache, and I just found out that it is. Like, I just discovered it one day, like I had a fucking revelation. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, burn it, don't touch it. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get across is, and this will be a really short one, maybe not even 2 minutes, but people are complaining about the countering for various reasons, and the number one reason is that it exists. That's fucking stupid. Number one, people talk about the Storm games, and when they do, they almost always make the judgment slash... I don't even know the proper term for it. It basically comes down to they will always say the same shit. The Storm series isn't a fighting game series. It shouldn't be taken that seriously. Yet the same motherfucker saying that will comment in every Storm video that you can find talking about how broken the counter system is. So basically, people complain about it not being a competitive game, but that's what CC2 wants it to be. They want to make Revelations. They want to make Revolution an Evo-worthy game. And while it may not be at that point, I fully understand that there are still issues that need to be ironed out. There always will be. You can't just change a series overnight and, you know, put it on the level that various other games such as Street Fighter, Tekken are at. You can't just do that in one game. It takes several different tries. But what I wish people would actually realize is that CC2 is advancing. You're still acting like it's the same company that gave you Generations, that gave you that game that was broken, that was released and untouched for 2 years. Not even 2 years. 1. It was a game that was released to hold you over for Storm 3, and you're acting like the CC2 that they are now is the same that they were back then, and that's just not true. It's really not. CC2 wants to improve. They want to make progress. They want to improve their image in the view of the people that play their games. They want to produce better products. But you motherfuckers will not let it happen. You will not move past what happened 2 years ago. You're too caught up in just the same shit that has always been a problem, that the game's broken, blah 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 blah. The game isn't out yet. I've said this in every rant that I've done. 96% of the people talking about this game have no right to give right and wrongs about the game. They have not played it. At most, they've played a demo that involves one mode out of 4. And even that one mode that they had wasn't the complete version. It was just the same thing. Same thing that we've had since Generations, like I said, except it's been slightly advanced. It's been pushed in for this new game. It's been pushed in for the fact that they want to make it competitive. They want to improve their competitivity, if that's even a word. They want to improve, and I wish that people would give them credit for that, instead of bitching at the fact that the game isn't just a button masher anymore. And I'm sorry that it's not. I'm sorry that you can't just get on and dick around and win matches like you used to be able to. You actually have to try. But it's not your game to make. If you don't want to play those aspects, don't. Leave it alone. Instead of coming back to it over and over expecting different results. That is the literal definition of insanity. That's not good. That's not something that you need to pursue. You don't need to try and change something that's not going to change. And another thing, people want change. Change is good. Progress is good. But you're not going to get progress by just sitting there bitching at it with your group of 3 friends that you talk to on Skype on occasion. You need to actually make a change. You need to attempt to get in contact with CC2. Their Twitter is open. Their email is open. They have whole sites dedicated for recommendations and all that for future games. It's a little late for Revolution considering it's coming out tomorrow, but that site is still there. They're still listening. They're waiting for your input, but you refuse to give it to them. But you want it to change. Do you see why that doesn't work? You get why that doesn't function. You get why nothing's gonna happen if you don't actually make it. That's what I want to talk about here. And I know I started off with a countering thing, but that just kind of spilled into this. I don't know. Like I said, there's change to be made. There's fixes that need to be done. Things need to be swapped out, changed up. What the hell? They need to be fixed. There are things that, there are errors, there are mistakes, there are slip-ups that all need to be corrected. And they will be. But they won't be if you don't talk about them, if you don't make it clear to CC2 that you want them fixed. And another thing, if you don't want to support them, if you don't want to support the same mistakes that they keep making, stop fucking buying the game. Like, make a point that you want these things fixed, that you want improvements. They want to improve. They really do. But they don't have people to come to because you guys aren't giving them input. You're just buying the games and then complaining that you bought the games even though you knew what was going to come from the game that you spent $50 on, but then you're acting like they just reached in your pocket and stole it and handed you this broken game, which they didn't. You made the choice to buy the game, so live with that. Live with the decisions you make, and if not, make better ones. That's all I have to really say, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.